Start off with some tunes here for all my aliens, apes, and zombies listening at home.
Vamos mía, ¿quién diría que contigo tendría ganas todos los días y pesadillas si no estás? Tu gato y entrarme de cénico, pile billete, facturo por hora, me siento carete. No tengo billete y por meterle a tu puta lo hago sin juguete. Que me FBI, no me responsabilizo si se cae. Después que te cierre por la calle, ustedes en Uber y en el Sky. Que me FBI, no me responsabilizo si se cae. Después que te cierre por la calle, ustedes en Uber y en el Sky.
Welcome, all my aliens, apes, and zombies. And that is some actually just new music right there from someone I actually met out in LA. And you can see it right here in this pic right here. Not live right now because there's no power. The power got pulled out in Puerto Rico, or they're just recently on a live stream themselves. But what we have is Bad Rabbits NFT right there, rocking the bunny ears. Why don't you talk about your good friend who is just rocking those songs, which is just kind of just awesome right there? Why don't you talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. My boy Ian Cahill. What can I say? It's my brother. We grew up together. We've known each other for years. We're independent artists. I'm a muralist, sculpturist, graffiti artist, NFT creator, and he is a DJ, music producer, bassist, just sound engineer. Man is a beast with the beats and everything. Fortunately, he's in Puerto Rico right now. He wanted to be on the stream, but power went out and we were in a space which got rugged. But yeah, man, he's a sick artist, and he created those beats and with another artist called Dielo, back in Puerto Rico, and he's my partner in this project. And he's actually the dude behind, like, if you go into our project, you see our NFTs that they have like some beats to it, like King Charlemagne. He's the one that produces all those beats, all those things. So he's the guy behind all the musical genius that is Bad Wabbit. So check him out.
And there's one thing that I've been doing in the space, and that I've started off with Electro Labs, which is actually on yesterday, and I was on their live stream the day before, who have those NFTs that are bringing the music behind things that you could use, which I use for my live streams, and I use for my intros and outros for it. So it is, something that you're a dual layered approach in your NFT projects, where you have original OG music from pretty much your brother, which it is, that supplies support behind these NFTs to make them more than just a visual index of art, and now you're branching into the musical index as well, which I was happy to have as my intro music today, which there you go, see it right on Spotify right there. He has 2 songs right there, and all these things can be found on his Linktree, which is just all accessibly and readily available right there. Make sure you're following him. You click on his Linktree, it pulls up, bada boom, bada bing. It has the collection, it has Twitter, it has Instagram, other things that he's been involved to in the space. And I just clicked on collection, and it just pulls right on up, and you can listen to it at yourself. We'll use it. We'll pull it up again for our outro music as well. He has other things in there. Oh, here it is. I was on the wrong one. And it has on the production side of things. There's 21 productions as well. So stay tuned for that, because that's just awesome things to hear. Dickens, here for the alpha party. Yeah, so we're gonna get some alpha right now. So all right, why don't you break it down? How about you give us a little 411 about you? I was able to read briefly about you. I was able to hang out with you just for a minute for a couple pictures out in LA. Let's break it down for maybe someone who is learning a little bit about Bad Rabbits NFTs here.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, it's just me and my boy behind the project. We're 2 independent artists. I'm a muralist, the designer, and he's the sound engineer, the DJ. So we created 100 original Bad Wabbits. You can actually see one right behind me. And what we're doing is each holder or each drop that we have, we're dropping them 10 by 10 out of the whole 100, because we're giving each person that comes into our project the opportunity to be wabbitized, how we call it, which is to create your own custom NFT in this style. So you actually get to work with me directly. You get to work with Ian. And for each person that comes into the project, we actually create you into a Wabbit. And also, like, little mini utility, we give you this like signed piece that's like standing right here behind me. This is actually Ian's piece. It's 24 by 36 print that we send and we mail to you. So you have like a physical, tangible piece that you can actually hang up on your wall, display it, and show it off to your friends. Like, put it up in your office or wherever you want. And which basically is what we're doing with that whole 100 Wabbits. And our concept is to feed the Wabbits, is to feed our community, to feed those 100 Wabbits, make sure that they grow, make sure that each individual holder gets the unique attention directly from each artist. And we get to create in conjunction something really cool that not only I like, that the holder likes, and that you get to like put your 2 cents into, which I think is really cool. This whole process of what we've been doing, the first drop of customs has been amazing. Like, the feedback from the community has been super cool. We actually like do a space where we drop all the customs together, and we actually release them all at the same time so the community can interact and engage with each other and share their trades and share their stories and whatnot. And then we also at the end of the month, we released 10 more new pieces, which is what we did on April 1st. And so now currently we're working on the second drop of customs for the holders. And then our third release will be in May again. So, and we just repeat that process until we get the 100 Wabbits done, which is our roadmap is 2023. And that's what we're all about for now.
So what I'm looking at here is like each one of these Wabbits, it has a different type of art style. One is an 8-bit, which my obviously CryptoPunk head has attracted to.
Yeah.
Shout out to CyberKongs out in LA. That's why I supported the shirt, because the shirt was out there. And they were sporting some pretty cool stuff out there. Just a free shirt they gave out if you tweeted. No, I don't even own one, but just kind of cool stuff with the shades. But tell us a little bit about the art behind these and like where it comes from, because I like seeing that, like different styles. There's different ones. There's different styles for each one of them here.
Yeah,
I can see the style for art graffiti right here in this one.
Yeah, for sure. So
Jean-Ray Basquiat.
There you go. I mean, it's all underlying things that I love, but most of them do have a story. I do represent the Puerto Rican heritage a lot. There's one called Coqui. If you see it, has a little flower coming out of his head. That is the national Puerto Rican flower called Amapola. They all have like stories behind something that has inspired me in one way or another. I don't know how much people know about Jean Paul Basquiat and how his half Puerto Rican heritage. And so all these things that really inspire me. I mean, some things that just does have nothing to do with Puerto Rico, like 8-bit, just things that I love, growing up as a kid playing Nintendo, things like that. But that's my inspiration behind the art. And also, again, in conjunction with Ian, we create these stories behind each one of these characters, and we give them a backstory, and we give them life. We actually give them a favorite food. We actually give them an origin, and we actually create, and we give it a lot of process in each one of these characters. So like Dr. J Love behind me is just characters of inspirations of things that we have. And
with
that's really
glasses. I love the play. Little rewind on Basquiat is I actually have one of the first mintings of his ever. And it was after the Offs cover, which he did the street art for. Simple black and white cover that was made for an album cover in the 80s. And in Venice, California, some friends at the Venice Contemporary Art Institute, I believe it's called, Yuri, excuse me, he minted the cover because he owned the cover art of it. And he minted it out, and we did a year ago to the date. And it's crazy how fast times fly. So I don't want to say I'm one of the first Basquiats that have ever been minted, but I might. So it's kind of cool seeing that. I know the stories about it and just the style that you guys are going for within, these wonderful pieces. What is the best way to, get your hands on one of the next 10 or it's released, monthly. So you have April and then, May coming up, which you guys are working hard on right now.
So we've actually considered releasing 15 and pre-releasing a little bit more, just because the feedback from the community has been so amazing. And also we have like the 100 already set. And at first we just had a plan we didn't want to overwhelm ourselves with work, since we're actually working directly with the community. We didn't want to go and put the 100 out and then sell out the 100 and then have to make 100 customs and then have to rush through those customs, because that's really not what we're all about. We want to create quality pieces that the people enjoy. And so this whole process, it takes a little bit of time, but we've actually seen in the first 2 months that we can actually take a little bit more load on. And especially now that NFTLA is over and we're actually back in our homes, we might be pre-releasing a little bit more, 5 maybe. So just follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, check it out. I mean, I always post updates and drop information and pre-releases and everything. So
Cahill right now has it restreaming right on his stuff. He's got the tech figured out. That's another check off on that list of things. People are in the know for all this. His link tree can bring him to his music, his production, and then also Wabbits with his Z and then NFT at the end as well. I mean, the link tree access is right there. That's where I'm able to access their collection, their Twitter, very easily approachable. I mean, I went up to you guys in LA. I'm like, let's snap a pic. And actually, my boss was on stage at that very moment. It was funny. My boss was on stage at that moment, and I was just there hanging out with like-minded individuals. I like that you guys dressed to the occasion. You guys dressed like your IRLs, just like your NFTs, and that's what I do, And you guys rep what you guys believe in, and you guys are believing in this, and you guys are making cool stuff. Had no clue about street art or anything of your background. Much love to that, because I love that style of art. Much love to your native country as well, and your friends back at home who I was listening to, but I did not understand a lick of English of it. But what I did do, however, is that's networking. I was able to click on their Twitter handles earlier and actually read through the stuff. So it is a networking thing. So you did invite me to a Spaces, which I don't know if you saw me chime in and listen into, but I was just sitting there clicking through and doing my homework, because that's what I want to do in this space. I'm going to turn the mic over to Elderly Elephants here in a minute. But before I do that, Elderly Elephants, do you have any questions for Bad Rabbits before we segue into to you guys and what your mission is, because it's pretty cool.
I mean, in general, I don't have any questions, but I gotta say, man, the art is absolutely crazy. I mean, I was just looking through your profile, and that art is definitely good. But did any of you guys create it specifically? Did you create it?
I actually drew it. I drew actually all of it. Ian, my homie, he's more the technical side, the dev side. He is definitely the technical side. I am more the artistic side. I'm the creator, basically. So my avatar is called Creator. His is Maverick. So we're the only two in the project. But I am the designer. So yes, I'm the one that actually drew it all. I'm the one that designs it all. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Did you auto-generate them, or did you hand draw every single piece?
We actually hand drew every single piece. Yeah, and we also hand draw the customs. When we collaborate with the holders, we actually send them, and we minted them the original sketches that I drew on the iPad before I actually finished them out and delivered them the finished NFT version.
Yeah, man, that art is fire.
Thank you, man.
That is awesome, man. I like it. I enjoy that. Make sure you and feel free to stick around. You have a chime in to Ash and
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All means. And mic check 1 2. When it is, you came right on and live action. Your mic's sounding wonderful. Love having you on, and I just love the community effort that you're building here behind Elderly Elephants, and trying to build these 4 schools in West Africa. And I just loved, and one of the first things I clicked in is the build on donational aspect of it.
They're a great foundation.
Go for it. Talk about it. Break down the mic. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So Elderly, first let me start off who I am. So my name is Ash, and I am one of the founders of Elderly Elephants. I don't think my partner could join me here tonight, but his name is
Trying
Matt.
to get on. Maybe he'll chime in. If not, Max, if you want to come in and join in on Spaces, you can talk through Spaces as well, and not through the Restream service that we're using. So go for it, man. You can chime in on Spaces if you can, but go ahead.
So I handle the technical side of everything. I auto generated the art, but Max, he was in charge of different relations we had, as well as uh, drawing the art and compiling all the art assets together. So now more on our actual project itself. So Elderly Elephants was pretty much founded with connecting the NFT space with the charitable cause that we believe in. And we wanted to do that. We wanted to have the theme of West Africa and building schools in West Africa, because that is something that we both deeply believe in. And we definitely deeply believe that building schools in West Africa is definitely helps reviving these communities that are heavily damaged and are heavily suffering. So as you can see right here, we have our mission statement and what we aim to achieve and what we're doing with our profits and proceeds that come from investments from our NFT and from mints. As of now, our NFT has not minted yet. We're planning to mint on May 1st, and we're a collection of 5,500 NFTs going around 0.08 Ethereum on public sale and pre-sale 0.06. And we're handing out whitelists like there's no tomorrow. So if anyone wants to join our Discord, you can join any of our competition and giveaways. We'll definitely be handing out a lot of whitelists because although we mint fairly soon, I do think we're still in the beginning stages of building that foundational community. So I wanted to elaborate more on the charitable aspect of our project. As I said, we're teaming on with the Build On organization, and they're a great foundation. I don't know how to put it all into words, but um they're building school. They're like literally building school. So all of the money that we donate and the money that we send over to Build On is the exact amount to build the school, as well as I guess hiring other people. But we also aren't just sticking to Build On. We're expanding the horizons a bit by going to Matt W Project to build wells, as well as the African Wildlife Association, because we are an animal, we are an elephant. So we did think it would be appropriate to kind of give back to I guess give back to animals in Africa, as elephants are being heavily poached now in Africa. So that definitely came to our attention, and we definitely wanted to cater that. So we're really targeting the West African niche, and we really do believe in we do really do believe in building schools and really building that community to help us along our journey, essentially. And I wish Max was here. He could talk more about the art, but we also offer utility, because our majority of our holders are not going to be only trying to flip our NFT off the bat. We also offer utility, as well as our NFT. Like, the value that comes with it is now you contributed to this cause in a, I guess, philanthropic way. Yeah, as you can see on our minting page, we're minting fairly soon, but we definitely are gonna step up with marketing, especially this month, and see if we can make some things happen before May 1st and build that foundational community.
You have it out there on the Twitter handle, Instagram, you have it as well. Email, you can get them through any means of communication you can. I have seen this model of growth before. I was a member of the Afro Droids, and Afro Droids connected with Dream, what is it called? Dream Catchers, which was a female a school for females in Nigeria.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
They rocked it, dude. And I believe they built the school with tons of funding, and like, yeah, dude. So like, keep it on, keep it up. That's what I see on right here, which is just awesome. And it's a centralized, like you're saying, a niche. No, it's a centralized focus that you guys are passionate about. I could tell out in your voice that, this is nothing that you have to practice about. You're speaking from the heart about helping others and taking care of others, and how prime it is. And it's just cool seeing how the NFTs and things on the blockchain can make a difference and make systematic change of wealth distribution, equalization, with simple things like making a well so someone can get water.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
think of that as I take a sip out of a straw right here, which I'm very fortunate, and I try to use a reusable straw. But some people have to walk freaking miles just to get water, and Bad Rabbits is a perfect example where, like people say the word rugged like you're getting like something taken away from you. Well, people got rugged when we were listening to Spaces because they don't have power because maybe the power grid was off or maybe it was just bad weather. I don't know what the situation was, like internet service is not 5Gs like it is in some comforts of the world. So it's that thing that's me going in this space so everyone has a voice because you find awesome projects like this that have a purpose, have utility, have a silver lining behind it to make things better for others. Man, they're getting thirsty thinking about cool stuff. So talk us about all right. So on Mint Day, so we have let's see. Oh, there's another huge aspect of it. You're totally forgetting something here, my friend. Ash,
did I not mention we're giving? I don't think I mentioned it, but did I just mention we're giving 20%?
You got a jackpot. Here, hold on. I'm gonna get you on the big screen, and you say that again.
Okay, 20%. 20% of our royalties are going to holders of our NFT project at the end of the month. So obviously, depending on how many secondary sales we get, will determine the utility aspect of our NFT.
And you know where I've heard that before, and that's kind of weird that I think about it. And I didn't plan this, but maybe I'll take credit for it. I got to get myself on the big screen here. I heard something a little bit like that with the CyberKongs, which I don't own. I don't have any of them, but they give bananas back to their members, and pretty much those bananas are from secondary sales that accumulate in the community. And so it's just the same idea concept where you're going to give that 20% of royalties back to the holders. So even if you want to maybe flip out of the deal, you also hodl too, because sometimes 20% passive income that can make the difference in things, Exactly. And a lot of times that passive income goes back in the community through IRL events, through games and purchases that you have on Discord, fun activities like that. You can see it all right here on their link tree where it has their website, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. Very similar to the Bad Rabbits. I self-rank things in my head selfishly with things organized community members that have an idea of what they're doing in this space. So if you can click on 5 or 6 things and figure out how to link something in, it's totally awesome. And to do that, IRL or URL, man, that's a tongue twister. Nice to see you. Cool new setup. Yeah, that's the onesie my son used to wear when he was little, Chewbacca with the physical mask from Maskey. And this digital frame right there, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if you can angle the camera a little bit. Benzie Studios down there in the corner. Benzie, he actually met me out in LA. And actually in the green room, Rabbits, we were talking about what I did out in LA. And when we went up to the hills that one time, Benzie was actually the person who drove me. And good side story about that. Right before we went up the hill, we were talking about gas prices the whole time. I'm from Chicago. He's from LA. And he started going up the hill and he turned around maybe 5 minutes into the journey. He goes, "We got to go get gas." And he turned around and he kicked it in neutral and coasted down the hill because his gas tank was on E empty. Woo! That's his little side story. But yeah, it's nice little setup. Thank you for chiming in, IRL. Let's see. I was gonna say the projector. Oh wow, that's a cool screen. Yeah, he makes the digital screens like that. He was actually in the NFT LA, which I had on the shirt right here, right outside the big stage. He had all those big time clocks and almost like steampunk, like time clocks and punch clocks that had digital frames in it. And they're old cuckoo clocks that had the glass taken out and digital frames put in it. So there's tons of cool stuff out there in that world that you can see in a way that you can show off these NFTs. But it's not about me, it's about others. And I like the aspect of building the schools, getting the water to the people that need them, centralizing in that West Africa. Tell us a little bit about the art and the elephants a little bit more because I'm loving it. I'm digging it.
So my partner took care of all the artistic side of everything, and we also had a couple friends help us with some of the assets and some of the layers that we wanted to put on top of the original base images. I obviously helped out with some skins and some stuff here and there. But we chose the reason we
that's what
chose.
makes it fun is having your friends chime in like, hey, let's add some popcorn.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
let's
We got everyone on board. We got a
let's
couple.
get the double key necklace on there. That's fun stuff.
Yeah, we got a couple. Most of our Discord moderators are some of our friends as well. So we also we try to keep our friends close with our project, and we're obviously giving them some of the some of the profit as well. But the elephant, we strongly believe because the elephant, we view the elephant as one of the home animals to Africa and West Africa, and I feel like they've always been in the background image of these communities and stuff like that because yeah, as I said, I feel like they've symbolized Africa as a whole. And when we were picking an animal or some kind of character to base this project off of, we thought elephants would definitely be that we definitely love the idea of making elephants, especially elderly elephants, showing like symbolizing the time that has passed and how the grief of these communities are maintaining with this time continuing. And that's our main that was our main motivation by making our art around elderly elephants and the elephant theme on our website and all those along the lines.
As Nicole Buffett would say, a spirit animal, and that's something that you
exactly
can
spirit animal.
The wiseness, the word elderly, just shows like the journey and just a pack leader. Though people don't view elephants as traveling in packs, but they are true family in all this. And having 5,500 of them out there, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. So, anything else? Any questions from any questions from you, Bad Rabbits? Over to Ash here on elderly elephants.
No, man, I don't have any questions, but the art is amazing. I'm all about the art, and I really love it. I really dig it, man. Really cool.
Thank you.
That's awesome. All projects when they're going along, I want to hear and see minting day and all the stuff that comes on in the May time frame. When the metadata gets fully released, so we can talk about it, show it off, talk to the community members out there as well. As you can see, 6,500 followers right there so make sure that you're following and making sure that you're getting in that Discord very cool by just clicking on the link tree right there that I'm doing. I could probably get this in a bigger screen. Link tree right there at the website, Twitter, this, that, the other. You have it all right there. And the organization that goes behind. So you know what is happening with that as well. Bad Rabbits as well. Keep it coming. I mean, it seems like your one-of-one hand-drawns are, filling out fast, that supply and demand. So, 10 might turn into 15. But, that's the best thing about it is, you could release it at its own pace there for these rabbits to get released in the wild, because sometimes they multiply quickly.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Friends chiming in with great projects, great roadmaps. We love seeing it. I love seeing it. We're gonna chime in even more and get you guys back on the show again, and or the next IRL experience. I love the physical aspects of it as well, with the rabbit that you have right behind you. The big shades with the glasses. And you can check it all out on OpenSea. We're going to have some outro music here again with your buddy. All right. Tell us a little bit about this. Some good people that just might have tuned in. Tell us a little bit about the music again.
Yeah, so my boy produces all this music from Puerto Rico, variety of different styles. He really does. But the track I think you're going to put on right now is more focused in the reggaeton genre, with this artist called Dielo. It's really sick. It's really popping right now in Puerto Rico. It really is like one of the things that's just sounding everywhere. So check it out. It's signed with Interscope. His name is Dielo. My boy's name is Ian Cahill. He produced, I think, 3 tracks on the whole album. But my boy ranges from house to techno to tropicaleo, which is a smooth little Caribbean vibe. He has this little reggaeton, which is a little trap vibe. I mean, he does it all. I mean, talented boy, but check him out for real.
Puesto pa' ti, pa' darte más. Puesta pa' ti, pa' darte más. Solo ando aquí, te quiero más. Me falta tu baja pa' acá. Puesto pa' ti, pa' darte más. Mamma mía, que diría.
All right, I'm gonna drop some alpha on anyone who's still watching right now. This is Essential Plot Land. It is plot number 2369, 2369. That's Michael Jordan, 69. Right here, there's the DCL ground on that land. I'm gonna walk back a little bit here and try to show the eye of the sky of what is happening up there. We have a UFO, an alien abducting my own CryptoPunk head. This is going to be where I'm going to be playing a lot of my live stuff going on right now. And I might as well pull that up because, there's going to be stage and song and, each one of these is going to be a different wearable platform that someone's going to be able to plug in their wearables while talking on the live screen. This is just week one demo right here that you can play and watch what's happening in week one of Decentraland plot number 2369. And then this is going to probably be the alpha for week 2 that I'm playing live action right now. So you can kind of come on upstairs. And, got some meeting trying to chime in right now. Hold off on that. And we're going to, where are you, JR? I'm trying to get my Discord. Where are you, Discord? There, we'll dismiss that. He probably doesn't want me to leak the alpha right now. So as you can see, there'll be more added to this place, this location. You can come here and run around a little bit and give me some feedback of what you want. Each one of these VIP portals, again, is going to be access to people and friends that I've been networking with in this NFT space who will show up here. Who knows who it could be? This could be Franilation. It could be Apron Productions. It could be Spotty Wi-Fi. I have no idea yet. I'm just naming names of friends that I know. And eventually that UFO up there, it's going to be open for business. That head is going to be open for business. And there's tons of other things that you'll be able to see. So come check it out. Who knows what's even on the backside of this thing? It opens up pretty big. Look at that. Got moon towers back here. So we got some great things building over here. The Novoverse. Catch you soon. Stay positive and love life. Peace. Can't wait to open this bad boy up.
Nice.
That looks sick.
All right, boys. Anything else for the good of the cause?
No, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for this opportunity to let me speak about my project. And I wish my partner was here today, but
Hey, you know what? This place will be open sooner than later. We'll be broadcasting live here. It's a work in progress. So any alpha you want to give, hopefully we'll be broadcasting it live right there. All right, that's it for me. This is Crypto Novo saying stay positive and love life. Peace.
Peace. Thank you.
See you, man.
Contigo tendría ganas, puesto pa' ti, pa' darte más.